I think it's important right now with where we've been at in league that we find a way to get points. That's important, I think, and then you find a way to build on the little momentum we've created in the Mercyhurst weekend. We played the right way for the most part that weekend, and we came out tonight. We played the right way. I have no issue with how we played. You always want to win, but I think we put 39-40 shots on them. We created a lot. I thought we played very honest in our intentions. We wanted to play hard. We looked for a hard game tonight, and I thought we did some real good things. And sometimes your opponent's trying to play the right way too, and that's a team that prides itself on playing hard. And I thought that Mike Condon was outstanding in net for them.
Jason never saw the first goal.
Yeah, I don't know if you probably saw either one. The second one hit the crossbar, then ricocheted back underneath him. I thought their D-men did a good job of finding shot lanes. And obviously that's something we need to continue to get better at with some of our younger wingers.
They have two very good ones. Sadeo and Milan.
Yeah, I thought Sadeo was a great player. He's a great hockey player. He's going to play for a long time. But we got to block shots better. And at the end of the day, our goalie's responsibility is also to find a puck. I mean, that's never an excuse as a goalie in my book, is that you didn't see it. Your job is to find the puck and stop the puck. I thought Jason did a good job. He gave us a good performance. He kept them to 2 goals. You just got to keep on working on tracking pucks through traffic.
You probably didn't see the early in the game. Puck was literally laying on the goal line, on the Princeton goal line.
Yeah, we asked for it to be reviewed, and I was comfortable with their response. They got together because it's about 2 minutes later. They got together. I thought the officiating was very good tonight. They got together, and O'Brien was confident. He was right there. He was standing on the net basically, and he said it was 6 inches from the goal line. And from what we saw on video, it looked like he was accurate. So
he swiped it out of there in time.
Yeah, I just sometimes you think, hey, we have the system in place. That's why we spend the money to get it. You should review it. But he was confident, and I was confident in the way they handled that situation.
A conscious effort tonight knowing that they've got a pretty good power play to keep the penalties down, and you succeeded in that?
Well, it's something we've been working on and striving to be better at all year, and I think we've taken steps. Our numbers don't look like it in penalty minutes because they got skewed, and certainly in those 2 Union games when we went a little haywire. But in the first 2 weeks of the year, the Mankato and the Ferris weekend, our penalty minutes were down, and our power play opportunities against were down. We were pretty good in that regard against Mercyhurst as well. Not quite as good as we need to be in them. I thought we did a good job tonight of being physical and being hard to play against without crossing the line and taking too many penalties. And that requires discipline. And I thought we're not all the way there yet, obviously, but we're better at that tonight.
On the penalty kill, it had to help to have Lee and Schrader back in the lineup.
It was huge, and you just got to give, both those guys obviously tough kids, and they're both playing pretty banged up, but they're looking around and they're seeing other guys like Mark McGowan and Brock Higgs and Johnny Rodgick and other guys that are banged up and they're struggling and maybe can't go, and so those guys, that's why they're leaders in our program. They step forward and they go out there. And I thought the Schrader line, not only did Schrader have to go, but then he went as center because we're down 2 centers. And I thought that line was outstanding tonight. Gave us a lot of energy, a lot of physical play. And, so I was real pleased with the way those 2 guys performed for their teammates.
Just capitalize on one more chance and you got a W.
Well, yeah, it's just, it's always not that simple. We did some good things. There's some things we got to do better. And a great equalizer sometimes is goaltending. And Condon was great. He was great, especially in the first period where it felt like we had an opportunity to get a 3 or 4 goal lead in the first period. And what I like though is that we got down and we stayed to our guns in terms of how we wanted to play, and we tied it up, and then we got down again. And we didn't start panicking, and we didn't start taking a bunch of penalties. We didn't start turning the puck over and trying to do things on our own. We just stayed with how we want to play. And La Liberté's line with Balin and Leonard went out there and just had a great shift and probably spent a minute in the offensive zone and got probably 4 or 5 opportunities, and finally we found one go through. So, sometimes pucks just don't go in. It's not always your fault. Sometimes the other goalie's doing a great job, and I thought that was the case tonight.
Penalty killing wise, because their power play is so good.
That's definitely a point of emphasis that their power play was doing really well this year so far. So I just tried and do anything I can to help the team. So I thought our penalty kill was pretty solid tonight, but we stayed out of the box. That was the main thing.
You got a point. How'd that feel?
Felt good. Maybe this will, open some things up for me, and I can contribute a little bit more to the team. But I think we just need to concentrate on playing our game. Points will come if we do that.
Describe what happened. Did you knock down a clearing pass, or did you steal it?
Tenorti and Schrader got in on the forecheck, and their guy picked up the puck and tried making a pass D to D, and I just kind of picked it off, and Tenorti found some space in the slot there. I just slid it to him, and he did the rest.
Talk about the play of your line throughout the night. A lot of energy. Obviously got the goal, but what you contributed to the team in the win?
Yeah, I thought we brought a lot of energy. Schrader's he's fast up and down the ice, so he was getting in on the forecheck, and Tuna was playing the body hard. So we had a good forecheck going and making things happen down low, and we were playing in their zone a lot, so that made it easy on us.
It's only a tie, but you were behind in the game twice, so obviously it's a good tie if there is one.
Yeah, definitely. I thought we showed a lot of character both times coming back there. That's something we talk about, to stick together no matter what happens. If we're down 1 goal, 2 goals, just keep playing our game, keep trying to come back. So one thing we want to change is just try and score first. So that's something we'll try and work on.